Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and today I'm making deviled eggs. If you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, the first thing I did was hard boil some eggs. And for those of you that missed my egg salad recipe on Tasty Tuesday, I boil mine a little differently than a lot of people. The first thing I do is put the eggs in cold water and I bring it to a boil and I let it cook for 1 minute. Then I turn off the heat, put on a lid, I let it sit for 10 minutes. Then I rinse it with cold water or ice water until they're cool enough to be refrigerated or deshelled. And the yolks always turn out really nice. So for this recipe, I'm only going to make 6. That'll give me a dozen deviled eggs, because the only people that like it is my mother-in-law and myself. So what you'll also need is some mayonnaise or some Miracle Whip. You know me by now, I love my Miracle Whip. A tablespoon of sweet relish. A half a teaspoon of dry mustard, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. You can add salt and pepper to taste. And I'm going to get busy removing the shells and slicing these down the center and putting the yolks in a bowl. So we'll be back when I'm done with that. And why did I make so many? In case I screwed some up when I was peeling them. But that's okay, because I can eat them like candy. And I also like to put the peeled eggs in either a container or a snack bag for my husband's lunches. Him trying to peel it at work is a little tough, so I'll do it for him. Okay, now I'm going to get started slicing these down. And if you have, like this, a little, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. You have a little dent in it. Use that on the bottom. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, I have all my eggs cut and they're sitting in an old Tupperware container of mine because they have to be transferred. And it makes it a whole lot easier. And all of the egg yolks I've been mashing with a fork. I'm not sure if I'm going to use my mixer for this or not. It's going to depend on how smooth it turns out. But I'm just mashing away. And that actually looks pretty good. There's not too many big pieces left. So I'm going to add some Miracle Whip. And I'm going to start off with a heaping spoon. And if I need more, I'll add more. And then I'm going to put the tablespoon of the sweet relish in. And this sweet relish gives it a little bit of a kick. And then I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of the dry mustard in. And you can use regular prepared mustard. I've just always done it this way. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the garlic powder in, not too much, and the onion powder. salt, a little bit of pepper, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of paprika in because I am going to be sprinkling this on top of the eggs as a garnish. And I think it needs a little more mayo. It seems to be just a little dry. And like I said, you can use mayonnaise, you can use Miracle Whip, whatever you like the best. I always prefer Miracle Whip because I like that citrusy tang that it has. But I know my sister absolutely hates Miracle Whip. And she always uses Hellmann's. Yeah, that's a nice consistency. I don't even think I have to use the mixer. So what I'm going to do is cover this, and I'm going to let this chill for about half an hour, and that way all the flavors blend. And I'm going to start filling the egg whites. Okay, this has been sitting in the refrigerator for half an hour, and all of the flavors should have melded by now. And in case you're wondering what I covered this with, I got these at the Dollar Tree a while ago. And they look like little shower caps, and they really work. I've already gotten my second box. And it saves a lot of time. Okay, now I'm going to get a teaspoon. And just start filling them up. And I'm just going to put a little bit in each egg. And then whatever I have left over, then I'll put another bit on the top. Make it a whole lot easier. And I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, there they are all filled. And I've used almost all, but of course I'm going to save myself a little bite. Oh, that was so good. If you don't like the crunch of the relish, but you want the zing, just add the juice. I'm just going to lightly put just a little bit of paprika on this, just to add color. Doesn't change the taste at all. But I think the red of the paprika really makes it a little more festive. Well, there they are, all ready to be taken in. And if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.